Hi fellow 90k acres and welcome back to the channel. So in this video I'm going to try something new. Instead of me using AI voice all the way, I'll try something new and interesting and I hope you like it. So how to play this soldier. You need to stack its leap by killing bandit leader in hard plot 4 and 5, but mostly in hell 1 and hell 2 plots. And the stacking goes like this. At level 1 the max stack limit is 10, then you need to upgrade your SnS to level 2. In order to unlock the 20 stacks and so on, up to level 6 to unlock 100 stacks. And here's the starting equipment and the must equipment for your SnS to ensure that your SnS gets slay the bandit leader. This might sound easy, but it's not that easy, because the game is also based in luck, so to speak. So the game gets money for players who spend coins to get this items. That said, if you're playing this unit, you better save up some coins for it to get this item and the SnS soldier. And after that, I hope it's worth your time playing it. The rules for stacking goes like this. Your high-level SnS should be the one to slay the bandit leader in order to pass down the stack to other SnS, including the SnS that you will recruit later on. That's also why it's important to get the flying guillotine item to ensure that you equip it to your high-level SnS soldier so they can slay the bandit leader and not your low-level soldier. To avoid getting your one-tile technique to break, other players do this technique in their one-tile setup. This is just one example of players stacking with SnS early in the game. Some use Cure Blade. But let's say you don't have Chen Dao, then you can use Saber End Shield and equip it with Helmet, so it doesn't increase its attack damage. So another tips how to play this soldier is, you need to focus more on upgrading your capital and your barracks, because you need to upgrade your barracks to level 20 for you to upgrade your SnS to level 6. This is how other players who plays SnS stacked their SnS to 100 stacks, around 2 to 3 days. And also, you normally need 2 alt accounts to help your SnS with other resources like food and books. And that's one of the reasons why I'm avoiding to play this soldier, because it's very high maintenance soldier. That said, I asked this guy for some tips on stacking and this is what he said. So that's one of the things you need to be aware about, so to avoid break your one-tile technique. But what about when your stack is 40 or 50? Well, I didn't ask him that, but the easiest thing to do this is buying the predict option. But if you don't have the predict option, then my advice for you is monitor the fight and see if your SnS is close to getting over damage. So when that happens, remove one SnS soldier in your army, this way your one tile won't break. So between Cao and Dengai, many choose Cao for attack damage buff, while others use Dengai for self-healing. But if I were to play SnS, I'd go for Cao for damage so I can finish the plot a lot faster and go to the next plot. But that's just my preference. For exclusive equipments, well, these are just my build preference, okay? And we're not finalizing anything here. So, the Sword and Shield can also be played as a defensive tank, but although it's mainly played as an offensive tank, so anyways, here's my first build preference on the lists. So to start with, there's only a few good builds that we can do with this exclusive, and that's because there's only Rattan Shield on this exclusive, and there's no Mirror or Gourd or Iron Shield. So if I were to play this soldier, then I'd go for defensive items, and I'll go for the Mirror Shield as my smelt item. Then I'll get the Rattan, which is good paired to the Mirror Shield. Then I'll try to get the Circle Blade and the Crit Blade. So this would be my main ideal build for this soldier's exclusive equipment. Next, well, I think it would be better if I'll just give you guys the other good smelt item for this exclusive equipment, than me trying to explain all the possible builds one by one. So this are the other possible item to smelt with this exclusive equipment. And for the exclusive itself, the important effect that you want to get on this exclusive item is the Rattan Shield. Then, you can just cycle around with the other effects. But the next important effect, I would say, the Circle Blade. This is because SnS is a frontline soldier, so it will take more hits, which is good for Circle Blade. And the third effect you want to get is, well, it's all up to you. You can either get the Crit or Hook Sword for tank busting, and just don't get the Meteor because your frontliner and frontline soldiers is very important in this game. They're the ones who controls the battlefield. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you like it, and I'll see you on the next.